Brooke Docker. Brooke is the daughter of Craig and the late Dana Docken. She is escorted by Andy Samuel, son of James and Cynthia Samuel. Members of the court who are playing football tonight are King Matt Rashavi, son of Ronald and Elizabeth Rashavi, Josh Kraske, son of Mark and Patty Kraske, Red Dunlap, son of Cheryl and the late Jim Dunlap, and Kyle Cook, son of Lynn and Jane Cook.
I got 2 bears in there.
What's your Todd have to say?
I just showed him the flower.
What did he say?
And he started talking. Brooke is one cool girl. And I said, she's also good at softball. And he said, and good at tennis.
Are you and Todd buds?
Yeah.
Packers pitcher that's making the headlines. Austin's ace is batting .400 at the plate, has a 1.26 earned run average, including one very perfect performance on the mound, which is why she's our female Prep of the Week. As always, brought to you by United Building Centers. It's not easy being perfect, but Austin's Brooke Docken sure made it look that way. Last week against Faribault, the senior Packer pitcher threw a perfect game. A first for Austin softball in 7 innings in over a decade.
Things just fell in place that night. I guess everything, seemed to work out well. It's kind of a once in a lifetime kind of deal there, and it just happened to be the night.
Not only does the pitcher need to get the job done, but the fielders do too, and so it's totally a team effort. And Brooke really did a good job with her drop pitch. Faribault was getting on top of the ball a lot, just kind of driving it in the ground. They really only had one ball that got out of the infield.
Docken's pitching prowess has been a quick climb. She wasn't even a starter when the season began last year and just started playing on the mound as a sophomore.
There's been times where I struggle, but through hard work and stuff, it pays off, definitely.
She never even pitched before she was a sophomore. That was the first year she picked up the ball to be a pitcher. And over the year and a half, she worked hard at practice, stayed after, did whatever we needed her to do to become the pitcher that she is.
Being that it's my senior year and everything, I put a lot more effort into things, and I just want to make the most of it. It's my last chance. So.
Austin's Brooke Docken, a perfect Packer pitcher in our Region 6 Female Prep of the Week. It's been quite a senior year for Brooke. She has a 3.6 GPA and was also homecoming queen last fall.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. Week an Austin pitcher threw a perfect game. She's our athlete of the week tonight with News Center's Pat Lund.
It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's perfect. Last week, Brooke Docken pitched a perfect game for the Austin Packers in a win over Faribault. Docken struck out 7 batters and walked away with a memory that will last forever.
I didn't really think about it till the very last inning, and it kind of got to me, and I started getting a little nervous. But up until that point, I was trying to stay focused on the game, taking it one out by a time. And things just fell in place, and everything worked out really well.
Docken is a senior this season, and her performance on the mound is a reflection of her years of work.
Senior year, I guess. It's been, you know, it's really like my last time out, and I want to make the most of it. And, you know, it's going pretty good so far. I hope it continues.
It's Brooke's turn, and she's kind of waited in the wings a little bit and had an opportunity to start out last year. But it's her turn to show what she's got, and she's the captain of the team, and she's really done a super job of leading, you know, both by example, and she's kind of she's real quiet in her leadership. She's more of on the field and in her determination that really has paid off.
Brooke Dokken of the Austin softball team is this week's KTTC News Center Sports Athlete of the Week.
Are on their way too. It's been a long time coming for the Austin softball team, 12 years to be exact. 1987, the Packers last made it to the state tournament. That team went on to win it all, and now Big Red is back in the big show. A new generation of Packer players. Section 1 title game. Austin undefeated in the tournament, so with one loss to give against Lakeville, they wouldn't need it. Packers take a 1-0 lead in the second. Jamie Nealon single to right scores Megan Olson. Now top of the third, and Brooke Dokken rips one right up the middle. Lauren Feller crosses home. 2-zip Austin at that point in the third. Great defense the key in this tournament. Check out the catch by Nealon in right field. Robs Lakeville of a hit in the third. Nice grab. More Austin offense in the fourth. Rihanna Jacobs RBI single to right. Brooke Gensler come on down. Packers would take a 4-0 lead. Final chance for Lakeville. 2 outs, bottom of the seventh, and Dokken ends it in style. One of her 4 strikeouts. The senior pitches a 2-hit shutout, and it's pandemonium at Todd Park. Packers win 4-0, and the last guy to lead Austin to a state title back in 1987, former Packer coach Al Ekman there to hand out the trophy to your 1999 Section 1 champions.
It feels awesome. This is huge. I mean, going to state, it's huge. We knew that we were going to do it from day one of practice, and huge. I'm at a loss of words, which is weird because I can usually say something, but just good vibes running through me.
My heart was pumping like crazy there. It was like going nuts on me, but it was incredible, unbelievable. I mean, these guys played solid the whole game, and we reached our goal.
1,000 years ago was the last time an Austin Packer softball team went to state. They won the whole thing that year. Is that an omen for this year?
Well, yeah, I certainly hope it is. You know, I certainly hope we can match everything they did in 87 and 81 and 80, and you know, there's no reason if we play the kind of ball we've been playing, there's no reason that we won't be having those opportunities to get it done there.
It would be great, wouldn't it?
But that doesn't mean both teams still couldn't place at the state softball tournament, because while it's easy to remember that both teams lost their late games yesterday, they also won the early games. So the worst either team could do today is finish 4th. And that's not too bad. We'll start with the Packers playing Totino Grace at the Caswell Complex up in Mankato. Brooke Dokken throwing a shutout into the 5th. 1-0. Packers make it 1-1 into the 8th. Extra innings when Megan Olson will eke it just fair. Dokken will go from first all the way around to third. Is she safe? You bet she is. She represents the go-ahead run with 2 outs. Rihanna Jacobs, look at that hit. Great shot, just to the wrong place. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Totino, the winning run on second. Sarah Medved, look at that shot. Amy Felton, the great effort in left. Can't quite get there. The winning run comes home. Austin loses today. Finally, it seems they lost a 1-run game. Too bad they lost, but 4th isn't so bad.
We had a lot of close games, and this is just one of those games that we didn't come up on the top end, but we have to be very, very proud of our efforts, not only for this game, but for the season. It's been an outstanding year.